What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Julia. I'm a certified personal trainer and I share all things health, fitness, and my lifestyle on here, on Instagram, and on TikTok. So make sure you're subscribed and follow along. Today we're gonna be doing a good old leg day vlog. I actually just released my brand new 12-week balance program on my app. It is literally the perfect mix, the perfect balance of my two favorite forms of exercise, strength training and low to moderate intensity steady state cardio. This combo has just given me the best, most sustainable, lasting results, and it's also so incredibly enjoyable. This program is a lot like my shred program in that it's designed to maintain lean muscle mass and help burn body fat, but the training split is slightly different. It includes 3 lifting days per week and then 3 low to moderate intensity steady state cardio days per week. So Monday is leg day, Tuesday is zone 2 cardio, Wednesday is an upper body day, Thursday is another zone 2 cardio day, Friday is another leg day, Saturday is a long outdoor walk, and then Sundays are rest days. And here's exactly what it looks like on my app. When you click into my balance program, you can see week 1, day 1, lower body lift, zone 2 cardio, upper body lift, zone 2 cardio, lower body lift, outdoor walk. All of week 1 is visible now. All of week 2 will go up this Sunday, but clicking into today's lift, a lot of people have already completed it. You guys are loving it. We start with some glute activation. After our warm up, of course, I always do a little walk and then some lower body active stretches, but then banded glute activation, barbell hip thrust, and then we finish up with 2 supersets. These lower body lifts have a little bit different setup compared to my normal lower body lifts. Like if you've done my shred program or my daily lifts, you know that I typically warm up, do my banded glute activation, that's all the same. But then typically I do 3 different compound lifts and end with a superset. This program, very different, but I am loving the little switch up. We start with 1 main compound lift, then break into 2 different supersets. And as with all my other programs, the program does have built-in progressive overload in terms of the sets and reps and time periods changing, but it is up to you to increase the weight as you get stronger over time. Also, I feel like I should mention my app is always linked down below in the description box, and please do not feel like you are missing out if you didn't start when we started. All of my training programs are up and visible. You can start them at any time you'd like, and you also have access to more than just balance. Like if you're not interested in my balance program, you can do shred, you can do build, crunch, thrive. Like my app subscribers have full unlimited access to absolutely everything. And when you join my app, the first 7 days are a completely free trial. So if you hate it, you can cancel, like no purchase necessary. But if you love it, you can choose to subscribe monthly for $14.99 a month or annually for $99.99 a year. And I'm constantly adding to it since it is subscription based. So I hope you guys appreciate that. And I just love sharing everything with you all. And on that note, let's actually get into today's leg day. You guys are gonna see it all. I always start my lifts with a little 5 to 10 minute warm up walk. I already did my daily 3. I take a 3-mile walk every single morning with my dog. Already did that, just got back from it. So I'm already feeling pretty warm, but I still like to walk for 5, then get into some lower body active stretches, then the glute activation and the lift. And I wanna listen to some music, so I'm gonna voice over the rest of this workout. All right, you guys know the drill by now. I basically do the exact same lower body active stretches before every single leg day because they work. I do some hamstring sweeps, some knee hugs, some quad pulls, hip openers, a little groin to hamstring stretch, side to side groin stretch, and then my favorite stretch of all time, which you're about to see in a few seconds, is my rocking lunge trio. Basically, you're in a kneeling lunge and you rock forward diagonally and out to the side. This stretch particularly has worked wonders on me not experiencing hip pain whenever I do heavier lower body exercises. I always make sure to do it. After my stretches, I jumped into the banded glute activation. Today we had 3 rounds through 3 different exercises, 10 reps of each, banded good mornings, banded squats, and banded lateral walks. Whenever you're doing banded glute activation, you wanna make sure that there's always tension and like resistance on the band throughout all of your reps of each exercise. Moving into the actual lift, the first exercise was 4 sets of 10 barbell hip thrusts with a 60-second rest between sets. Whenever I'm doing barbell hip thrusts, the main thing I am thinking about is pressing through my heels and powering this movement through my glutes. I also keep my knees stacked on top of my heels and core braced throughout. Once I was done with hip thrust, I moved into my first superset, which was made up of 12 dumbbell goblet squats paired with 12 dumbbell RDLs. Moved through the superset 3 times through with a 60-second rest between sets, but very minimal rest between the 2 exercises. All I did after my 12 dumbbell goblet squats was pick up the other dumbbell and get into my dumbbell RDLs. Whenever I am doing RDLs, I am thinking about pressing my butt back towards the wall that's behind me, and it really helps me feel this movement in my glutes. This superset was brutal. Let me tell you, I was winded after every single set of it. After 3 rounds of the first superset, I moved into superset number 2, which was made up of dumbbell reverse lunges, 10 reps each leg, and 20 ball hamstring curls. Whenever I am doing reverse lunges, I think about, once again, keeping knee stacked over top of heel and pressing through my heel to stand. And then for ball hamstring curls, I keep my core nice and braced and rigid, hips up, as I slowly and with control bring the ball in and release it out. And Scotty Girl always comes over to me whenever I'm doing an exercise on the ground, so I knew it was going to happen, and I'm just keeping this in here because she is so dang cute and truly the best gym partner in the world. This superset also so brutal, and then I finished up with a little 10-minute cool down walk on the treadmill. All right, workout complete. My legs are already feeling it. That was so good. So this is your sign to at least try this workout. If you don't want to get my app, at least try that leg day that you just saw, because it was so good, and make sure you're challenging yourself with the weight. My rule of thumb for choosing weight is that you choose a weight where your last 1 to 2 reps of every single set are more difficult and probably a little bit slower than your first 1 to 2 reps of each set, but still doable with near perfect form. Like if you're just cruising through the entire set and every rep feels exactly the same, that's a good sign that you are strong enough to up the weight a bit. Even if it's just like 5 extra pounds, up it and see how you can do those reps. But yeah, that was very good, but very hard, but in the best way. Also, before I forget, a lot of people have been asking if Balance is a home-friendly program or if you can complete it at home. And while technically it is a gym-based program, and I feel like you'll get the best results by doing it in a gym because you have access to all the equipment, more weight, you can definitely modify the exercises as needed to fit the equipment you have access to. I always tell people to think of the exercises as movements. If there's ever an exercise or movement that you don't have the equipment for, do the exact same movement, but holding or using the equipment you do have. So for example, all barbell exercises can be done with dumbbells. Like a barbell back squat becomes a dumbbell goblet squat. A barbell reverse lunge becomes a dumbbell reverse lunge. Barbell hip thrusts becomes a dumbbell hip thrust. All cable exercises can be done with long loop resistance bands. You might have to get a little bit creative, but you can definitely modify and substitute as needed. And with that being said, if you are trying to do this program at home and modifying the exercises to be done with limited equipment, the workouts may go a little bit quicker for you just because you're not setting up tons of different equipment, moving around a ton of weights. So that leg day just took me an hour, but if I were to modify it and make the entire thing like dumbbell only, like if I didn't do barbell hip thrusts, if I did dumbbell hip thrusts, it probably would be a little bit quicker. So just keep that in mind. But the times on my app are based on the times that it took me to complete the workout. So leg days take me around an hour usually, including warm up and cool down. And then upper body days take me around 45 minutes, including warm up and cool down. And those 2 times for upper body versus lower body, they're just perfection for me. So hopefully you guys enjoy them too. And in case you're wondering about my outfit, I will have everything linked down below. The hoodie I was wearing earlier was from Crazy Yoga 2. It's the new soft Aura material. I'm obsessed with it. And then APL Breeze shoes, the Feathery Fit Soft mid-rise dolphin line shorts that I always wear. And this is like a Butter Luxe V-neck bra, but it's all linked below. Also, last thing I want to say, if you are currently doing my balance program with me, I know by the time this video goes up on Friday, it'll only be week 1, day 5. But if you're doing the program with me, let me know your favorite day of the week so far. I love hearing from you guys. Literally, when I drink my coffee each morning, I scroll through the workout comments and reviews on my app. Like, it makes me so happy. And I just love that you guys love my workouts and love my training programs and that they help you in some way. So let me know down below, but I am gonna wrap this video up here. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing today's leg day. If you are interested in more workouts like this, head to my app, you know where to find it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.